How a Nighthawk was shot down. It was the plane that was never supposed to be seen, let alone shot down. The F-117 Nighthawk, America's stealth bomber, was designed to slip past enemy defenses undetected. But on March 27, 1999, during the NATO bombing of Yugoslavia, a Serbian air defense until logged onto an F-117 and brought it down. An incredible story of how one of the most advanced aircraft of its time met its match. By the late 1990s, the F-117 had a fearsome reputation. With its radar-absorbing materials and angular design, it was thought to be nearly invisible. But the Yugoslavian forces, under the command of Colonel Zoltan Dani, had a plan. Using old Soviet made SA 3 Goa surface to air missiles and a combination of tactics, intelligence, and sheer ingenuity, they proved that stealth was not invincible. The Serbian forces knew that NATO warplanes followed predictable fight path. By carefully analyzing previous attack routes, they anticipated where the F-117s would strike. They modified their radars, operating them intermittently to avoid detection by NATO's electronic warfare team, and then they waited. That night, Lieutenant Colonel Del Zelko was piloting the F-117 under radio silence. But at 8:15 p.m., the Serbian radar operators got a brief lock. They quickly fired two SA-3 missiles. Zelko never saw them coming. One exploded near his aircraft, sending the Nighthawk spiraling to the ground. The crash site became a trophy for Serbian forces. While NATO launched immediate search and rescue operations, Zelko managed to evade capture and was extracted by NATO forces within hours. But the loss of an F 17 was a major embarrassment for the US military. The downing of the F 717 proved that the stealth technology, while revolutionary, was not invincible. It led to improvements in stealth tactics and countermeasures. Meanwhile, pieces of Nighthawk's wreckage reportedly ended up in Russia and China, possibly influencing their stealth aircraft designs. The story of the F 117's downfall is a testament to the ever evolving nature of warfare. No technology remains supreme forever. As new stealth aircraft take to the skies, one question remains: will history repeat itself? March 27, 1999. An F 117 Nighthawk slices through the dark. The stormy skies over Serbia below the countryside is shrouded in shadows as Lieutenant Colonel Daryl Zelko presses forward on a critical mission. His target the headquarters of the Serbian Air Force in Belgrade. Escorting him are F-17 Vipers equipped with HARM missiles designed to suppress enemy radar. But as the strike package is near the Serbian border, a command crackles over the radio. This is Joint Forces Air Component Commander. Due to worsening weather, all escorting aircraft are ordered to return to base immediately. In an instant, Zelko is alone, no backup, no protection. If he is going to survive the night, he must remain unseen, a ghost in the storm. Fortunately, Zelko is flying the most advanced operational stealth bomber ever built. The F-117 Nighthawk's radar evading design makes its 65-foot frame appear no longer than a tennis ball on enemy radar. So far, no enemy has been able to challenge it. Until now, on the ground, a Serbian air defense unit is waiting. At the helm is Lieutenant Colonel Zoltan Dani, commander of the 3rd Battalion, 20 to 50th Air Defense Missiles Brigade. Serbian spies have tipped him off. Enemy aircraft are inbound, and tonight he believes in his best chance to bring down one of these elusive, invisible jets. Sweep the skies, Danny orders. A P-18 early warning radar, a Soviet era system comes to life. The operator scans the screen, but the storm clouds clutter the display with false signals. The low frequency radar, however, may hold an advantage. It can detect objects that advanced targeting radars miss. I don't see the target, and one operator reports. The screen is a mess of interference. But then a single, barely perceptible bill moves differently from the weather patterns Danny learns in. I see it. A faint echo cutting through the clouds. A dot heading straight for them. The ghost is here. He gives the order. Turn on the targeting radar. A moment of tension. It's on. They have 20 seconds before the Nighthawk slips away. I don't see the target. Silence. Nothing could happen. Keep looking. Zelko's F-117 Nighthawk streaks toward its target. Inside the cockpit, his targeting computer finalizes the bomb release parameters. The mission is going as planned. On the ground, Lieutenant Colonel Zolt and Danny watches the radar. The P-18 low frequency system has picked up something, an anomaly moving steadily through the storm. He knows it is the Nighthawk, but without a look from the missile targeting radar, his unit is blind. Let's go again. Pi 1 is on, Pi 2 is on. Danny double checks. The faint target is still here, right in front of them, but the same radar remains silent. I don't see the target. His men scan their screens, waiting, hoping for something. I don't see the target. Then, at the worst possible moment for Zelko, the F-117's bay doors open. For a few critical seconds, the aircraft stealth is compromised. I have it. I have it. The radar operator snapped to attention. Phi 2 is tracking the target. Phi 1 is tracking the target. Danny does not hesitate. Launch. Two SA-3 Goa missiles roar off their launch rails, leaving fairy tales in the night sky. Meanwhile, Zelko releases his bombs. Guided by his on-board laser designer, they streak toward their target and detonate.